Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at, well, Candy's out today, but we still, weather-wise, are looking at a decent day to start. We'll get up to close to 70. Mix of sun and clouds, maybe to mostly cloudy. And then it looks like we can get some rain coming in around dinner time in the afternoon. We'll see how it goes. We have a big night at Salt Shack, Cedar Beach, Babylon, hoping for it to hold off a bit. DJ Salty Jim will be rocking as he did. He was great last week. What a venue. They have a huge volleyball league out on the beach, just gigantic. Tons of people, great food, full menu, restaurant inside. I mean, it's an incredible location. We posted some video in an Instagram and Facebook post last week. Go back and check it out. Really cool. Salt Shack on Monday nights. We have, of course, a ticket blitz we have announced and gave you info earlier. We will post it for you this Saturday. Coming up this Saturday, we'll be at Apple Bank, 3075 Vets Highway, Ronkonkoma. Our building, our radio building, as a matter of fact. Saturday, 11 a.m. Write it down, 11 to 1, for the big hot summer concert ticket blitz. Cande returning Wednesday. She's got some extra time off with her granddaughter, having a fantastic time. Can't wait to hear about it. Got a couple of things for you before I get to one of them. We did end up making, or I should say, I bought the ingredients, but my wife, Dana, ended up making her famous meatballs. I really should post. I got great video. I'm going to post it to social media for sure. And get that up for you to see. But last week we had discussed her famous meatballs being made primarily because Barbecue Tom, my buddy who has a torn bicep and had surgery, I said, what would make you feel better? And he said, nothing your wife's meatballs can't fix. So I got the ingredients she made. We counted 107 meatballs. And these are not small meatballs. We used, I think it was 12 pounds of meatloaf meatball mix. I can't give you the ingredients. I'm not allowed. My sister Amy asked for the ingredients. We gave it to her. But I had to pry it out of my wife for all the intricate details. I mean, even though I buy the ingredients, how it's actually made, I had to try to get all that info. I cannot give it out over the radio. But we made the meatballs, and then I got the pleasure of delivering about, 25 of them or so. We gave them about a quarter of the batch. I went over to Barbecue Tom's on Friday, delivered the meatballs, hung out for a little bit, had a good time. Saw the podcast crew. If you've listened to the podcast that I did, Pat from the podcast that I did a while back, which is up on licountry.com, by the way. He was there, and we had a good time just chatting, and the meatballs were consumed over the weekend as I got some pictures afterwards. Oh, also, I got to bring this up. So, and I'll tell Cande about it. We will talk about this again when Cande comes back. I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet on the show so far. We talked about a story last week about the high school in upstate New York that is in my sister's district. That's why I heard about the story. It wasn't like a crazy story on all the news, just really upstate in that area in Clifton Park, New York, right outside of Albany. So the high school, if you recall the story, the girls' softball team made the semifinals of the Class AA state championship that was being held at the Moriches Sports Complex right here on Long Island. But 7 seniors decided to stick together and not go because they wanted to attend the prom instead. And that sparked a huge debate. Some people on different sides of the fence. My side of the fence was there's loyalty, commitment, accountability. Your captains, your seniors, you make the state semifinals. figure out another way to have your own special prom another day. You have to go play the softball games. How would you not want to go play the softball games? That was my side. I have to say, most people I spoke with agreed with me. So anyway, fast forward, I attended the semifinal on Friday. Me and Leah go, and I might post this also. Me and Leah go to the semifinal, and I videotape the winning run. It's Shenandoah High School, right? This is the school in question. And the kids who were there, the JV kids who filled out the roster, and the other kids who were on varsity, the underclassmen, right, who came and played. They won the semifinal 3-2 on a sacrifice fly. I have it on video. So, of course, on Saturday, I went to the final. I had to. Nobody wanted to go with me. I went by myself. It was great. It's beautiful weather. I go. And I have to tell you, Shenandoah put up an amazing fight. Absolute courage and heart, and it was incredible. They did not win, but it was 0-0 to the 11th inning. Both starting pitchers still in the game. It was incredible. A normal girls' softball game is 7 innings. This went to 11, and in the top of the 11th, the opposing school, I think it's Clarence, I want to say Clarence High School, they scored a run, and they ended up winning the game 1-0. What an incredible game. I caught that winning moment on video as well. But big shout out to Shenandoah High School, to the girls who came down here to Long Island, played and showed their heart and loyalty, and it was awesome. It was really, really fun to watch, and to anyone who was out there, and to the local folks who actually put on the softball championships, well done. It was a lot of fun to see. Side note, for my birthday, my sister, who lives in that district, she bought me, she's sending me a Shenandoah High School hoodie, because I was so excited about the team. I'm a new fan, so I'm adding it to my hoodie collection, and if you see me walking around in it, there you go. I can't wait to wear it. All right, to this story. This is incredible. So there's some people who were cleaning out their parents' home after they passed, and they found in a crawl space in the basement, like behind a wall, over 1 million pennies. Now that's over $10,000. Ton loose pennies, boxes of pennies, crates of pennies, dozens of bank bags filled with pennies. Over 1 million, easy, they say. They don't know exactly how old they are, but the pennies are copper, not zinc, which the U.S. switched to in the 1980s. So these are pre-1980s pennies. So what do you do with 1 million pennies? You figure, let me find a bank and I'll go get the cash. Yeah, good try. No bank is interested. No one's using pennies. I mean, we're going to a cashless society anyway. No one is using pennies. Bank managers telling them, do not show up with pennies. We're not taking them. Then they were going to use the Coinstar thing, but they're like, we don't want to lose 10% or whatever it is of our take. So they're thinking that the value of the collection, because the pennies are so old, might be unique enough that a collector or someone, a museum, someone might want it. They put ads up online. They're asking for $25,000 for all of these pennies, and we'll see what happens. Right now, there's no takers. Unclear why the homeowners stashed all the pennies. Save it for a rainy day. I mean, look, back in the day, you'd think pennies would be used forever, and yeah, maybe just keep stocking them away, and there you go. You got some extra cash, but nothing to do with them now. Nobody wants them. Don't know what to do with them. No one's going to buy them. No bank wants them, so we'll see. Maybe a collector. There's got to be a coin collector, a museum that'll pop in and take them off their hands. We are less than 20 minutes to your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We got a okay day to start, about 70. Mix of sun and clouds. Going to get mostly cloudy. Possibility of some rain this afternoon, maybe around dinner time and beyond. We do have a big Monday night at Salt Shack Cedar Beach in Babylon. Excited about it. Hoping for the rain to hold off tonight. DJ Salty Jim, and what a beautiful place. The restaurant, and just a ton of fun out there at Cedar Beach in Babylon, right on the water. It's incredible. You got to check it out with us. And we'll head to the Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment in just a little bit. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.